What's going on, guys? I'm Elementary. You're about to see me play a game while I talk at you. I think they call that a commentary. Like a starving man stumbling upon a feast, it's almost a challenge to take in all the good news the Halo community has gotten their hands on since E3. Ever since there have been collective sighs of relief, plenty of random screaming, and maybe even a tear shed for the happiness of nostalgia punching you in the face. As a Halo fan from the beginning, the nostalgia the Master Chief Collection will bring me could last for years, if only our luck was that bad. In reality, this package is only the appetizer for the real feast. We'll get a truly next-gen, revolutionary Halo experience with Halo 5. And if the Master Chief Collection is a nod to the glory days of competition, the potential to bring competitive Halo 5 to dizzying new heights is endless. What does next-gen arena multiplayer mean to you? Welcome back, friends. This is Dell. Let's talk Halo. The lights dim, the stage sets, and then sexy 1080p Spartans are flung through space into a literal arena. The trailer for the Halo 5 beta didn't show us much, but it made a pretty serious point to scream competitive multiplayer in the most bold and directly marketed snippet of CGI I think I've ever seen. They shoved hardcore arena gameplay so hard down our throats, I almost felt bad for the Halo players who actually enjoyed pressing a button to drop a bullshit cannon at their feet for the past 2 years. But then I remembered the game I love. I remembered that Halo is, and always will be, an arena shooter. It's interesting to see how the mentality of casual Halo players shifted as new waves of gamers came in, and they only experienced the franchise post-reach. Spending some time reading Halo Waypoint forums, I realized that there are actually players out there who legitimately defend armor abilities, sprint, ordnance, and all the other stuff that evolved with Halo 4. And it's not like I blame them. At a casual level, they see these mechanics as flashy, fun tools just to get a couple of extra kills. They don't really take into consideration how it changes the way Halo is played. Newer players might not even realize that Halo was always meant to be an arena shooter, and they might even advocate for the direction that Halo continued into a class-based arcade shooter. A few months ago, I actually realistically feared that we'd only get one more taste of traditional Halo with a Halo 2 remake, and then we'd be forsaken to a casual franchise with Halo 5 and future titles moving the same direction that Halo 4 was. But now I know that 343 is on our side. Our side meaning the Halo fans, the ones that want the franchise to survive, the ones who know an arena shooter experience is the key to that survival. Of course, one of the classic arguments newer Halo fans give against traditional gameplay is that it can't survive because it's too basic or too boring. Unfortunately, these advocates of innovation are sometimes reckless in their judgment of what creates fun gameplay. Just because a game has shiny animations, more players, and more features than buttons on the controller doesn't make it more fun. The whole idea behind traditional Halo is that the core gameplay must not be sacrificed only to throw in more gimmicks. It was always the basics, what looked simple but offered so much complexity that made Halo unbelievably addicting. That being said, the beauty of innovation is that it can enhance the game in ways we literally can't imagine. Without the resources of a full game studio and playtesting, we as fans can only create and imagine so much. Dreaming up the ideal Halo game on paper may not work the same all said and done, and we're limited to what we've seen in the past. This is why we have to have faith in 343. We have to understand that they are on our side, and they've gone out of their way to say very clearly that they intend to make a competitive game. With the statement that there will be new Spartan abilities, they've simply implied that they're finding new ways to create that innovation that keeps the game fresh. This is nothing to panic at. Each Halo game brought new features to the arena. The real challenge is to ensure that these additions don't change the game fundamentally. We buy Halo to play Halo. I think after their experience with Halo 4, 343 fully understands the gravity of that statement. With the knowledge, experience, and resources available to them to create a next-gen arena shooter, it's possible that we'll not only see a new Halo, but a revolutionary new video game. Bringing in new exciting features is part of what differentiates a new generation from the last one, but doing it right means setting a new standard. With a commitment to gameplay that's not only competitive, but fresh and exciting, Halo 5 just might have what it takes for you to chip off the superglue you'll be jamming into your disk drive come November 11th. This has been Elementary. I'll see you guys later.